The market complaint have the objective to lay down the procedure to establish procedure for handling of market customer complaint for products. Responsibilities: natural, the head QA shall be responsible for coordination all the market complaints with CQA head or other quality head personnel as hierarchy or the organogram established in the organization. Quality assurance personnel shall be responsible for the logs of the market complaint, investigation complaints, coordination with the concerned department, and produce all the deliver all the investigation report to customer, confirming that the quality standards are quite established and the requirements of the quality parameters are fulfilled. This one is then we comes to the responsibility of the quality control, responsible for the analysis. Then the regulatory department, if any impact on the regulatory authorities, it is to be assessed by the regulatory department. Then the production department helps in the investigation and other requirements as per the market complaint investigation needed. Then come to the corporate QA or other concerned department from the quality to review the and forward the complaints to the concerned customer with the, and having the coordination with the location or the plant QA for any investigation or help them just to have proper investigation of the root cause, to find out the root cause and to guide the location QA to carry out the investigation in all aspects and give the decision on and guide the plant QA or location QA in case of any reporting of the ADR, adverse direction, or the any product recall. It has to be routed through the head corporate quality assurance or the other designated authority from the management. So generally the categories of the market complaints are the categories 1, that is the critical defects, then the category 2, that is the major defects, and category 3 is the minor defects. So in category 1 we just discuss about the complaint received in terms of the regarding the defective, dangerous, potentially dangerous or potentially life-threatening basically, and the medicines are predictably and probably could result into the serious death or serious risk or adverse event, even death basically. Then the examples of the we may have the example of the critical complaints: wrong product label, corrective product but wrong strength being mentioned on the medicine, microbial contamination. Then category 2 is the major defect, which having the examples: mislabeling, wrong or the missing text or the text or the figures, or the missing of the incorrect information, leaflet or insert, insecure closure with the serious medical consequences, may develop some microbial contamination over there, or contamination or particulate matter if any in the product, or wrong expiry date. And the complaint shall be reported within the 15 days. It is generally been expected for the critical defects that within 24 hours it is to be investigated and the root cause must be find out and information given to the management for any critical complaints received. So within 24 hours it is mandatory and it is required to have the proper investigation immediately by constituting a cross-functional department head team led by the head quality assurance, and all the investigation and all everything which is findings or any root cause, that is to be informed to the head corporate quality assurance or other designated authority responsible for the quality and the top management, managing director or chairman. And in case of the major defect, generally being timeline given for the 15 days. So within 15 days the any investigation need to be performed within this timeline, and it is to be also again to be informed to management with the proper explanation and the CAPA. Then the minor defects are there. The complaints regarding the medicines that are defective are usually cause of the adverse health reaction or significant hazard to the health, or withdraw many have been inhaled or other reasons. These are the minor complaints which may have some impact on the product or product quality in terms of the market or business point of view. So the examples of the minor complaints are the faulty closure, the closing system of the container closing system is not so intact. There may be some chance the sealing of the container may be not proper. Then the shortages, there may be some missing of the units from the final packing, or the damage of the secondary packaging material may be. and the logging of the numbering or of the market complaints, then the head QA or head quality shall be responsible to investigate for each complaint as discussed earlier. Checklist for the investigation purpose is also required to have a proper checklist for each and every investigation in terms of the market complaint received. So investigation of the complaint is to be carried out in constitution with other concerned department, or appropriate action is to be taken. Investigation of the market complaint is to be carried out during the taking into the account of the point mentioned as below. So that depending on the nature of the complaints, the retained sample or the complaint sample or the control sample is required to be analyzed if it is required. So you are required to just have proper analysis of the control sample or market complaint sample. The observation regarding the analysis can be taken as a help for the evaluation of the complaint or find out the root cause. So then the closure of the complaint, basically after having the proper investigation with the root cause find out and the CAPA is suggested in the investigation, it is to be informed to the head quality or head corporate quality assurance and or other regulatory authority just to have proper investigation report and the with CAPA. So it is also being required over there. Then we come to the procedure for the market complaint. Basically, the query being received from the complainant, and the complaint shall be considered as the as closed if there is no further feedback or anything. The response given by the head QA or head quality assurance, corporate quality assurance, given to the customer, and no further feedback is received, then it may be assumed that within the 7 days, if the response and the feedback from the customer is not received, then it may be termed as a close. Otherwise, all the queries raised on the investigation or the CAPA taken by the plant and sent to the customer, if customer have some queries on that, then the plant again need to reply with the satisfaction of the customer or the other third party who may be. So all these things to be written and recorded in respective logbooks of the market complaint registers and everywhere. So proper investigation, all the details must be captured in this one. Then we comes into the few definitions which are used in the market complaint. Few of the doctors are defining their few terminology basically when they raise the market complaint. So a word that is ADR. The ADR is the adverse drug reaction. So adverse drug reaction generally being reported by the doctors. So what is the ADR? A response to a drug which is noxious and unintended, and which occurs at doses normally used in a man for the prophylaxis or diagnosis or any therapy disease. It may be called as for the physiological action, basically is called the ADR, adverse drug reaction. And then we come to the adverse event, AE. So any untoward or medical occurrence in a patient or clinical investigation, you know, as experience that there are so many things in the market which are having the counterfeit, big companies having the loss for that, the counterfeit medicines being given into the market. So you are also required to have proper investigation of all these counterfeit medicine, and statutory and the government legal action required to be taken on such type of the person who are providing the counterfeit medicine into the market. So a counterfeit medicine is one which is deliberately and fraudulently mislabeled with respect to the identify and or source. This may include the products with the correct ingredient or the wrong ingredient, or without active ingredient with in a correct quantities of the activities ingredient, or fake packaging. So this is terms as the counterfeit medicine. So it is required to have proper investigation of the counterfeit medicine in terms of the packaging, in terms of the active ingredients, in terms of the excipient what we were used, in terms of the strength, exact strength is used, and complete analytical profile need to be established. So if the source of the counterfeit medicine is find out, then it is required by the management of the company just to take serious action against those person who are involved in the counterfeit medicine to lodge the FIR or anything and inform to the drug state FDA for any counterfeit medicine if found in any of the reasons. So sometimes the market complaint are also received in such a way. Few of the counterfeit medicine are there in the market and it is being reported as a complaint for the lack of efficacy or ADR or anything, or company's own marketing team can also have observation any of the counterfeit medicine. So it is very mandatorily required just to have proper investigation of the counterfeit medicine, have the, because the image of the company is stake over there, so you had to be very aggressive to face and to have some aggression on such type of the complaints. Then in terms of the there is a adverse event, there is a flow chart in which the medical flow chart of the spontaneous adverse reactions. So medical representative to the drug safety associate, to the drug safety specialist, to the drug safety physician, to the drug safety associate, again it comes, and the PVP or IPC, that is the Indian Pharmacopoeia, Ghaziabad. So it is required to have any AE if it is observed in, also in case of the ADR if it is there. Then in case of the AE, if the medical representative is also required to collection of the adverse event report from the reporter, who may be the patient or the patient relative or anyone, so he may collect all the information from the patient or patient relative anywhere, the medical representative. Then the drug safety officer, he will submit all this data to the drug safety associate, acknowledge the AE report, enter the data from the ISCR or the database validity of the company's own system in case, and the segregation of the serious and the non-serious adverse reaction in a proper manner. The company have their own software and own SOPs just how to handle such type of the adverse events. Then after the drug safety associate, it goes to the drug safety specialist. The drug safety specialist comes to the, does the quality check within the 6 days, check the validity of the case, or trigger or try as the casualty forward the ISCR to the drug safety physician. So he, in terms of the any AE, the drug safety specialist have the proper investigation or inform to the concerned body for any mishappening or any drug safety if it is there. Then drug safety physician is also there, who reviews the case casualty assessment in terms of the commitment or comment given by the drug safety specialist. Then the submit the ISCR or PVP, IPC or HPC Ghaziabad. These are the things which are required to be informed to the IPC Ghaziabad, Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission Ghaziabad, for the serious case within the 15 days, and for the non-serious case within 30 days it is need to be informed to the IPC. So it is generally being expected the log of the such type of the AE adverse events need to be maintained in such a way that the serial number should be there, then the case ID to be given for individual cases, then the product, which product it is there, then the it comes to the reporting detail, who reported, mode, what is the mode, from which place it is being there, and which date it is given, any remark is there, then a follow-up action with the reporter. We can have the maximum 3 follow-up, follow-up 1, follow-up 2, follow-up 3, all these need to be recorded here. Then the follow-up status, what is the final conclusion of all these follow-up need to be mentioned over there. Then the ISCR submission details, which date you have submit all these detail AE to the IPC Ghaziabad or anywhere depending upon the requirement, and final status. So this one is the log generally being maintained. It depends and vary from the company to company how do they handle the AE or ADR. So next one is the product recall. So product recall also, you know, as a outcome of the view of the market complaint, maybe the product recall, you may find some serious consequences of the market complaint, and root cause analysis being performed. It is being recommended from the quality assurance department that the product required to be recalled. So it is a responsibility of the all the person or the cross functional department need to be informed about such type of the complaint, and if any serious consequences are there, it is immediately to be within 24, it is need to be informed to the management and to the managing director of the company. So head QC and head QA and production head and plant head all are required to be involved in such type of the exercise for the product recall. So in product recall, the basically the batches which are to be need to be not complying with the regulatory specification during the post and marketing stability study, that may be one of the reason. It is not necessarily required that all the product recall to be made after the market complaint we receive. It may also be possible that you are having the stability study of the product and you are getting some unwanted or accepted results during the stability study of that product. So you require to have your own decision just to recall that product. So if the batch is found to be defective during the investigation of the market complaint, that may be the reason of the product recall. Then during any failure investigation, if it is observed that the failure under investigation might have the ADR or anything, the possibility of the contamination, mix-up or degradation, it may be the chance of the market complaint also, and again the product recall can be initiated. If any unusual observation is noticed during the visual inspection of retention sample which indicate the impact on the quality of the product after investigation, again the product recall is required to be initiated. If the post marketing surveillance report indicates that there is a serious safety risk associated with the product, then again it is required to initiate the product recall. Product recall shall be necessitated in the below mentioned condition if there is a possibility of the cross contamination, stability samples failure or control sample failure in compliance with the dispatched drug product identified. So under the class 2 defects which may put into the patient at some risk but are not life threatening but are not class 1 and shall be required the batch recall or product withdrawal. So any labeling leaflet misinformation as discussed in the market complaint requirement. So it is required to have the class 2 defect, microbial contamination of the product with some risk of the patient. So all the measures defect as discussed in the market comes under the class 2 defect for the product recall. Then class 3 defects are defects which may not pose any significant hazard to the health but not a class 1 or not a class 2, and a recall shall not be required to be initiated because these are nature wise these are minor. So you can have a proper kappa for this for the future supplies. So for class 3 defect is not required to have a product recall. So this all about this. Then now we come to the question end.